You're watching Artman Yoga. My name is Daniel. Today, we're going to practice some Kali Nara Vinyasa. Let the day begin with discipline. We are going to begin this practice in an easy seat Sukhasana. Ground the sit bones, elongate the spine, elevate the crown to its fullest expression, close the eyelids, turn inward, begin to focus on breath. Reduce reaction to only inhales and only exhales. Move into a tabletop position. Palms should be shoulder-width distance apart, knees hip-width distance apart, toes untucked. Begin to activate the breath, engage the core. Inhale to drop the belly and lift the gaze, look up, cow pose. Exhale, press curl, round the spine, draw the navel inward, cat. Inhale to lower the heart, float the tail, Bidalasana. Exhale to round the spine, create space between the scapula, Majariasana. Take several more rounds of cat and cow at the pace and rhythm of your inhales and exhales. Return to a tabletop position. Keep the knees aligned with the hips and begin to traction the palms forward for puppy dog stretch, Shishosana, aiming the heart toward the mat. And even as you sink into stillness, continue to observe the pattern of your inhales and outhales. Option to rise onto the tops of fingers for deeper engagement. Send the intention of the breath into the opening of the shoulders. At the end of this exhale, traction the palms back beneath the shoulder blades to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes. Extend the hips upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. First one of the morning. Take organic movements. Step into each heel, bending into opposite knee. Find what feels natural. Find what feels good. Option to shake out the head or wag the tail. Or maybe find cobra in the spine by pressing firmly into the mat, drawing the heart closer to thighs. Keep the breath even. Keep the breath active. Shift the gaze between the palms. Rise onto the tops of toes. Inhale. Exhale. Small steps walk forward to the top of your mat. And fold. Uttanasana, ragdoll variation. Reach for opposite elbows and surrender the weight of the crown. Option to keep a soft bend or a deep bend in the knees. Allow the torso to sway to the right and to the left to the breeze and rhythm of your inhales and exhales. Option to cross the forearms at the base of the nape, reaching for opposite shoulders, but only if that feels good. Keep the breath even. And at the end of this exhale, release the bind and lower the fingertips to the earth. Hollow out the belly, and on this inhale, unravel the spine one vertebra at a time to equal standing, Samatahiti. Stand up straight with the shoulders back. Engage the quadriceps. Narrow the distance between the navel and the spine, palms forward. Inhale to reverse swan dive, palms reach up, pressing them firmly together, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, spread the wings wide and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right toes far reaching, runner's lunge. Establish foundation. The left knee should be vertically aligned with the left heel. Explore the core. Stay engaged. Plant the right palm, and on this next inhale, reach open to the left, revolved 8, crescent moon A. With each inhale, experience the expansion into the chest, lungs, and diaphragm, and every exhale, contract, twist, and tilt the heart 1 more degree towards space. This is how we show our gratitude. Direct line of energy, exposing the heart straight to the cosmos. On this next inhale, dial the left palm, reaching back half circle, let the gaze follow. Exhale to swing the palm tall and forward, circling down to frame the foot. Plant the right palm. Step the left heel back, stacking it on the right, side plank Vashisthasana. If your wrists are tender or arm balances are not available to you right now, this is okay. You can stagger the feet for balance or come down to the length of the shin. You can even come down to the forearm. As long as the hips are elevated and the core is engaged, your side plank looks good. Exhale, lower the left palm to a plank position, top of a push-up. Keep the hips in alignment with the heels and the shoulders, crown, neck long, gaze in front of you. Press firmly into the palms to get the most engagement from the arms. Breathe, slow, deep body breath, inhale. Exhale, slow motion. Ground the heart, keep the elbows close to the ribs, untuck the toes. Inhale to lift the heart, float the crown, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. 2 more and we're going to add with each. Inhale to lift the heart, baby cobra, but take the pressure off the fingertips. Use the strength of your lower back to stay elevated. Breathe. Exhale to lower. Now rise onto the fingertips and walk them to the corners of the mat. And on this next inhale, either halfway lift baby cobra, or if you have full cobra available to you this morning, extend the arms completely. Keep the neck elongated for a full round of breath. Breathe. Exhale, lower. Retrace the fingertips beneath the shoulder blades. Elbows come back close to the ribs. Tuck the toes, engage the core. Inhale to press up a straight line of energy. Plank, Kumbhakasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant the right palm and drag the left palm facing up toward the right ankle. Switch, plant the left palm and take the right palm face up beneath the left ankle. Gaze tilt underneath the left tricep. Downward facing dog. Shift the gaze forward, bend the knees deeply, step or jump to the top of your mat. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, palms reach out and raise the vibration. Press the palms together. Exhale, lower the thumbs to the third eye and bow forward in service of your practice. Inhale to lift, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step the left toes far reaching, find your foundation. Root down through the left toes. Maintain a solid vertical base. Prepare, engage. Plant the left palm. And on this next inhale, stretch open to the right. Parivrita Ashta Chandrasana A. If the hips traveled with you as you twisted, retrace the knee in alignment with the front toes. On this next inhale, dial the right palm halfway, reaching back. Let the gaze follow. Exhale like a Ferris wheel. Reach up and circle forward, down, framing the foot, runner's lunge. Plant the left palm and step the right heel back, Vashisthasana, side plank, opposite side. Whichever variation you practice on the first side, repeat here. Stay focused. Breathe. Exhale to lower the left palm back to a plank position, top of a push-up. Exhale, slow motion, either baby cobra or low plank chaturanga. Freeze, untucking the toes, pressing upward facing dog, legs engaged so knees hover about a 1/4 inch, and exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. That set of actions is the vinyasa for this exercise. Shift your gaze forward, bend the knees deep. Step or jump to the top of your mat and fold forward. Inhale to salute the sun, palms reach up. This time a slight variation, interlace the thumbs to locate the center. Draw the biceps by your ears, melting the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe deep. Exhale to flurry forward, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, Vinyasa, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana, and move. 1 breath per 1 action. Downward facing dog. Inhale to extend the right heel high, 3-legged down dog. First 3 breaths, explore geometry, press through the heel, keep the right leg fully engaged. On these next 2 breaths, bend the knee, rotate the hip right over left while maintaining equal pressure into the palms. Inhale to extend the right heel back to space. Exhale, draw your knee to nose curl, shift forward, freeze. Inhale to release the heel back to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to nose curl, shift forward, step forward, runner's lunge. Prepare, engage, ascend, crescent warrior, Ashta Chandrasana. With each inhale, we expand, we float. With each exhale, revise the pose, settle the foundation. Lunge deeply. Press the palms firmly together, breathe. Exhale, thumbs to heart center, and twist to the right, anchoring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Keep the core active for a deeper twist. Gaze adrift 45 degrees up to the sky. Option to spread the arms open like wings. At the end of this exhale, reach forward and up, inhale, crescent warrior. Exhale, lower the palms, frame the foot, free the right heel, and leave it up there, lower halfway chaturanga, then the toes follow through a 3-legged vinyasa. 1 breath per 1 action. Downward facing dog. Inhale to extend the left heel high. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Second verse, same as the first. First 3 breaths, find your fullest expression, whatever that means to your 3-legged down dog this morning. Keep the hips even. On these next 2 breaths, bend the knee and rotate the left hip over right this time. Stay focused. Inhale to extend the left heel back to the sky, point the toes, prepare, breathe deep. Exhale, draw your knee to nose curl, shift forward, freeze, clench the core. Inhale to reach the left heel back. Exhale, knee to nose curl, carefully step through, runner's lunge. Prepare, engage. And lift. Crescent warrior. Press the palms firmly together. Exhale, lower the thumbs to heart center and twist to the left. anchoring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Option to open the arms like wings if you did on the opposite side. Repeat. Stay focused, maintain balance. Stay connected to the body-mind. Inhale to reach forward and up, crescent warrior. Deep body breath. Exhale, vinyasa. Lower the palms, free the left heel, and float through a three-legged vinyasa. One breath per one movement. Surya Namaskara B, Sun Salutation B. Let's check in with our down dog by shortening the stance, walking the palms toward the toes, far enough so that you can make heel to earth contact. And for the next 3 breaths, explore the space beneath the skin, connect to the body-mind. The body is the unconscious mind. It is here where we can study and observe what condition your condition is in this morning. Continue to walk the palms all the way to the back of the mat and fold forward. Draw the navel in, bend the knees deep, sink the hips low, scoop the belly from the thighs, hover the palms parallel to the ground into the sky. On this next inhale, extend the palms upward, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, sink, squeeze. We're compressing organs, activating metabolism, stimulating digestion. Stay focused, stay fierce. Breathe. Exhale to dive forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower your palms and walk them forward back to your regular downward facing dog. We're going to repeat our Sun Salutation B one more time, this time 1 breath per 1 movement. Here we go. Shift the gaze forward, bend the knees deep. Step, jump, or practice handstand at the top of your mat. Uttanasana. Fold forward. Bend the knees deep. On this exhale, extend the palms upward. Chair pose. 1 inhale here. Exhale to sink and squeeze. Breathe. Exhale to dive forward, Uttanasana. Lift up halfway. Exhale, Vinyasa. Step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. And move. 1 breath per 1 movement. See you in downward facing dog. We're going to repeat this Sun Salutation B 1 breath per 1 movement. Here we go. Inhale to extend the right heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step on through, runner's lunge. Inhale, lift up, crescent warrior. Deep body breath. Exhale, lower the palms, step back, vinyasa. See you in downward facing dog. Inhale to extend the left heel high. Exhale, step through. Anjaneyasana. Prepare, engage, ascend. Ashta Chandrasana. Expand. Exhale, vinyasa. Lower the palms, free the left heel, and move. 1 breath per 1 action. Child's pose. Reconnect. If at any point during this practice you find yourself chasing the breath or losing connection to breath and movement, the proper thing to do is to take a resting posture until you're ready to get back in the flow. This is an all levels practice. For some of you, this may be some of the first yoga video you've ever seen, or some of you may have more experience, but we all share this in common. Whether it's your first day, 100th day, or if you've been teaching for years, your practice is perfect. It just needs a lot of work, and yoga loves you just the way you are. Stay here for as many breaths as it takes necessary to reconnect. When you are ready, shift forward, tuck the toes, meet back in downward facing dog. From down dog, shift forward to a plank, top of a push-up, inhale. Exhale, ground the heart, untuck the toes for Sphinx pose. Extend the palms forward, spread the fingers wide. Forearms should be parallel, elbows about an inch in front of the shoulders. Tops of the toes or forefoot active so the knees stay engaged, hovering. Lift the heart, float the crown. We established foundation, saluted the sun, but all strands must pass through the core. The core is the source of your physical power. Prepare, engage, tuck the toes, walk them forward, extend the hips upward for forearm plank. 60 seconds. How few breaths can you take in 60 seconds? The slower you breathe, the faster the mind interprets time. This is why time flies when you're having fun. Keep the navel drawn in. Engage the quadriceps. Lengthen through the shoulders and triceps. Keep the neck elongated. Concentrate. Only inhales and only exhales. Exhale, ground the heart. Lower the chin, align the spine, draw the left palm beneath the left shoulder, extend the right palm away from the body, then turn over to the right for a shoulder stretch. Rest the right temple to the mat. Roll back over the heart, retrace the right palm beneath the right shoulder and extend the left palm away from the body. Turn over to the left. Happy shoulder time. At the end of this exhale, roll back over the heart, retracing both palms beneath the shoulder blades. Then bend the knees, aim the toes upward, then take the palms and reach for the lateral edges of both feet and lift up into floor bow pose. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Draw the shoulder blades together. Hover the thighs. Keep the hips in alignment. Keep the bind and playfully roll over to the right. Roll back over the heart and keep on going to the left. Maintain the bind, keep the breath active and even. Have some fun. Let's roll back over the heart. One more inhale, lift, squeeze, lift the heart. And then gently on this exhale, release the bind. Retrace the palms beneath the shoulders, press the hips upward to the heels. Vajrasana, Thunderbolt. This is an alternative resting posture. Inhale to sweep the palms overhead, interlacing the fingers, then turn them upward, lengthening through the shoulders. At the end of this exhale, carry the palms at the base of the spine, interlacing the fingers, drawing the palms together, Engage the Xhale Mudra, extending index fingers and wrapping the thumbs. Then lift the hips to standing on knees, balancing on shins while extending the fists past the tailbone, setting up for Ustrasana, camel pose. Press the thighs forward while bending the spine from the top toward middle. Keep the breath active and even. At the end of this exhale, rise upward and gently disengage. Come back to seated on heels. Remain seated on the heels or option to widen and sit between the heels according to your flexibility for Virasana, hero pose. Place both palms behind you facing forward just below the shoulders, leading back. Release the crown and aim the heart upward, breathe. Stay here or option to lower to the forearms while gripping the lateral edges of both feet, releasing the crown. Option 3 is to lower to the shoulders, reaching for opposite elbows above the crown. Be mindful to avoid forcing any of these variations. Breathe. To disengage this pose, carefully rewind each step, pressing up and return to sitting on heels. Roll forward back to a tabletop position. Take a round of cat and cow. Only inhales and only exhales. Tuck the toes, extend the hips upward, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right heel high. Carefully step through. Dial the left heel. Open up into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Lunge deeply into the right knee. Maintain heel to arch alignment and a straight line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. Crown elevated to its fullest expression. Gaze past the right middle finger. On this inhale, swing both arms in front of you, crossing the forearms over the heart. Breathe. Now inhale to swing the arms gracefully overhead, interlacing the fingers and turning the palms upward. Extend through the shoulders. Exhale. Maintain the lunge. Release the bind and swing both arms downward, crossing again over the heart. Float the left palm toward the back of the mat. Dial the left palm upward and the right palm down for Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Option to rest the elbow on the right knee or hover the forearm parallel to the inside of the right shin. Stay focused. Stay present. Inhale, rotate the arms back through Warrior 2. Spiritus exhale. Turn the palm, breathe. Look up, reach up, Viparita Virabhadrasana, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the palms down, frame the foot, step the right heel back, take a vinyasa. One breath per one action. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to extend the left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose curl, carefully step through runner's lunge. Dial the right heel. Prepare, engage, crawl the right fingertips forward. How gracefully can you fan open Warrior 2? 5 breaths, 5 opportunities for expansion and revision. Exhale to swing the arms downward, crossing the forearms over the heart. Inhale to swing the palms back overhead, interlacing the fingers, turning the palms upward. Maintain the deep lunge. Exhale. Release the bind. Recross the heart. Now float the right palm to the back of the mat and rotate into extended side angle. Whichever variation you are working with, repeat. Stay focused. Stay present. Inhale, back up through Warrior 2. Turn the palm, reach up, look up, Peaceful Warrior. Exhale, windmill the palms down, Vinyasa. Extend the left heel back and float. One breath per one movement. Downward facing dog. Let's cool down. Inhale, extend the right heel high, setting up for half pigeon. Exhale, draw the right knee forward and rest it behind the right wrist, draping the torso over the thighs. Extend the left leg behind you, toes untucked. Walk the palms and elbows toward the core. Press up, vertical pigeon. Glance over the left shoulder for any corrections, then walk the palms forward and sleep your pigeon. If you have another variation that you're working with, a quad stretch or mermaid, go for it here. When you are ready, you can begin to start waking up the pigeon one feather at a time, tucking the left toes, engaging the leg, walking the palms back beneath the shoulders, inhaling to extend the right heel, bending the knee, rotating the hip, right over left. Option here to flip your dog into Wild Thing by hovering the right palm carefully, then turning the torso over while extending through the hips. Right hand extends forward, face up, Kamakirasana. Dare to breathe. Place your focus on the left palm, for it is your vertical base. When you are ready, how slow can you return? Carefully, frame by frame, rotating back through three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to release the left heel high, Ekapada. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw the left knee forward, resting it behind the left wrist. Lowering down, extend the right leg behind you. Walk the palms and elbows inward, press up, vertical pigeon. Glance right, then go to sleep. Repeat alternative options if necessary. Just as mindfully as you did on the opposite side, begin waking up the pigeon. Inhale, press up, extending the left leg to the sky, bending the knee, rotating the hip. If you flipped your dog on the other side, hover the left palm and turn the torso over to the right, extending through the hips. Wild thing. Dare to breathe. When you are ready, imagine you're at the bottom of the ocean. How slow can you flow? Then return downward facing dog. Shift the gaze forward. Step or jump through to a seat, Dandasana. Extend the legs long in front of you. Establish the base. Then reach the palms in front of you, connecting the pinky fingers and thumbs. Open up the petals of the lotus, then reach up, look up, grab for your dharma. Exhale, simple seated fold forward, either reaching for the ankles or the lateral edges of both feet. Aim the forehead toward the knees. At the end of this exhale, release the bind, return to seated, moving into half Lord of the Fishes, Matsyendrasana, by bending the right knee and squeezing the calf and heel into the base of the right thigh. Then carefully extend the right heel over the left thigh, maintaining a tight squeeze. Then shift to the left, bending opposite leg underneath. Realign the spine. Then take the right fingertips or palm to the base of the spine, and with the left palm, reach up, look up, navel in, inhale, exhale, twist to the right, anchoring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. With each inhale, lengthen through the spine. With each exhale, contract and deepen the twist. Keep the breath active. At the end of this exhale, return to center, uncross the legs, re-extend, maybe shake them out a little bit. Opposite side. Bend into the left knee, reaching for the left ankle, and squeeze the left calf into the base of the thigh. Then extend the left heel over the right thigh. Squeeze tight. Then take the left palm or fingertips to the base of the spine. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, reach up with the right palm. Exhale, twist to the left, anchoring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. At the end of this exhale, carefully return to center and uncross the legs. Hover the palms, then slowly make your way onto the shoulders. Press the palms into the mat, then bend the knees and walk the heels towards you with your palms outstretched face down. Walk your heels close enough so that the longest fingers reach the heels. Knees hip width distance apart, setting up for supported bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Then inhale to extend the hips upward for this back bend. Option to bind the fingers at the base of the spine and drag the fist past the tailbone, tucking in one shoulder and then the other for a deeper engagement. At the end of this exhale, release the bind and lower gently to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the left palm to the heart, right hand to the belly. Draw the soles of the feet together with knees wide apart. Stay here, or option to take wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Place the palms by the ears, elbows come up, extend through the hips, pressing up, first making contact with the crown to the mat, then lengthening completely through the arms, extending upward, drawing the heart toward the front of the mat. Keep the breath even. Stay focused. When you are ready, carefully tuck the chin, rewind and lower back to the mat. Draw the knees into the heart, reaching across the shins for opposite elbows, tucking the chin, pointing the toes, squeeze, tiny package pose. From here, if you want to take happy baby, you can reach between the knees, reaching for the lateral edges of both feet, and just surrender, sink into the mat. Like a tide receding back into the ocean from the beach, to that long forgotten space, free of all care. When you are ready, you can open up into your final relaxation by extending the arms and legs down the length of the mat, heels to the corners, allowing the toes to fall where they may, palms open to receive. Keep the shoulders grounded so that the heart stays elevated. This is your corpse pose, Shavasana.